Good morning, my adorable children. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. In previous class, we discussed a rupee goes a long way. It was an extract. So today we will be discussing chapter number 4. It is again an extract from 5 Children and It. It is written by Edith Nesbit. Repeat after me. Edith Nesbit. She is a British poet, poetess and writer. She is a very interesting story writer who usually writes stories about fantasies. Do you know what are fantasies? Fantasy stories. Where creatures speak, like unicorns are there. And I bet everybody must have seen Harry Potter. You must have seen the names like Hermione Granger. Then we have Draco Malfoy, Weasley brothers and sister are there. Then we have many more. So there are many creatures in this story. Like they used to keep a lot of pets. So those creatures used to speak also. So they were little different. In usual method of life, we do not have such kind of creatures. So again, this is a story about a creature who is there in the fantasy world, not in the ordinary world. All right. So let me introduce you to the character of the story. Cyril is there. Cyril, you can say, and Cyril, you can say, because these are the English names and you can pronounce them in a different way. Then we have Anthea. Then we have Robert, Jane, and the little baby whose name is Lamb. Okay. So we have Martha. She is a caretaker, and we have a cook also. So the story opens in the countryside. So all these characters which I have named, they used to stay with their parents in London. London is a beautiful town, undoubtedly. It's a city. So they were like, after seeing a lot of grey buildings and it's very quiet kind of atmosphere, the children never used to go to other places. So when their mother and father announced that in the summer holidays they'll be going to countryside, so everybody was very excited. Fine. So all the children, they went to the countryside with their parents. So there was a work, very emergency work, for which their father and the mother had to leave, and who looked after the children after them? Martha and the cook. So after staying there for some days, they got bored. So they decided to go out and build sand castles. So when they were making few, so they went to the gravel pit to make the sand castles. So what they did do? So when they were, taking out the sand, so Anthea screamed because she saw a creature who was very different, and she said, let's catch him, otherwise it would run away. What have you found? Demanded Robert. A rat? Perhaps it's a snake, said Jane, shuddering. What is shuddering? Shaking head. Kampna. No, said Anthea, it's too big for a rat and too furry for a snake. So what did she say? She said, ये rat के लिए तो बहुत बड़ा है और इसके फर्स भी हैं, तो ये snake नहीं हो सकता. It's got hands and feet and it spoke to me. Now comes the twist. So have you seen some creature talking? No. So that is why this story is a fantasy story. Leave me alone, said a husky voice. What is husky? A voice that is low and rough, making them all jump back. The creature spoke. Leave me alone. Do not disturb me. So he went inside the sand again. Please, please come out, Anthea said, looking into the hole. I wish you would. What did she say? Please come out of the hole and communicate with us. Oh well, if that is your wish, let me come out. And that creature who seemed to be very fat, furry and brown came out of the hole. Now, did you get that word? Oh, well, if that's your wish. So what did the children say? Children say, oh, you can grant a wish. Again, what does it show? It's a fantasy story. Because when we used to listen to some fairy tales, so there it was there, like wishing something and you'll get that. Let's take it home, said Jane, because Jane was the youngest child. So what did she say? She said, let's take this creature home. And what was lamb doing, the little baby? It went up to sleep. So when Jane said this, the creature got angry. And what did he say? What did he say? He said, does she always talk nonsense? Because he was cross, he was angry that how can she take them at their place? She doesn't mean no, said Anthea gently, because she wanted him to talk to them. So she was just, sugarcoating the things what she said. We won't hurt you, don't be afraid. Afraid? That creature said, can a Psammead get afraid from, children like you? So he was very offended about these sentences when they said that. They said, please don't go. So Robert said, you are the most wonderful thing I ever said. So everybody sugarcoating. Please you don't go. आप तो सबसे अच्छी चीज हो जो हमने आज तक आपको देखा है. The sandberry smoothed its long rat-like whiskers and smiled. Because whenever somebody praises us, what do we, feel? Flattered. How long have you been there? Asked Robert. कि आप कब से यहाँ पे रह रहे हो? She said, thousands of years, ages. So, where are the other Psammeads? Listening to this sentence, this question, so the Psammead face fell. He felt tired, like with his stoopy shoulders. He was not happy. He was sad. And he said, we used to stay near the sea and children used to build a lot of castles and they used to dig burrows where we used to stay. But when they made moats around them, what are moats? They are deep wide holes that are dug around the fort. So these moats around them, because that nasty sea would rush in. तो क्या होता था? sea का पानी वहाँ पे आ जाता था. And they are the delicate creatures who would fall sick because if they catch cold, तो क्या हो जाएंगे? They'll fall sick because they're very gentle. Then again, he wanted to go inside the sand. So again, children pleaded, please stay, please don't go, please talk to us. So he was like, okay, I just wished I had come out and I did. So now it's like these are the funny lines basically. What did they say? Can you grant us wish like a real fairy? When the children asked the creature that can he grant them the wishes like fairies do. तो जो हमारी परियों की कहानियां होती हैं, फैंटेसी स्टोरीज होती हैं, तो वहां पे क्या होता है? वरदान मिलते हैं, विशेस ग्रांट होती हैं. सो दीज चिल्ड्रन आस्क कि आप भी हमें कोई फेरी गॉड की तरह, रियल फेरी की तरह विशेस ग्रांट कर सकते हो. और दैट क्रीचर वाज सो स्मार्ट, ही सेड अभी तो किया. You said come out and I came out. That was the wish. So, oh, if you must, said grumpily, because children asked for another wish. तो उसने कहा चलो मैं कर देता हूँ. So Anthea remembered a wish that she and Jane had talked about. So Anthea and Jane, they were sisters. So what do girls talk about? Being beautiful, being pretty. So they said कि हमको बिल्कुल बहुत pretty बना दो. And what did he do? He said, okay, the wish granted. And when they saw each other, they were changed. They became very, very beautiful. So Psammead stretched out its eyes on their stalks and seemed to hold its breath and puff itself out until it was twice its normal size. तो क्या हुआ, उसने जब विश ग्रांट की तो कैसे की विश ग्रांट, उसने अपने पूरा बॉडी को खूब सारा इनहेल किया एयर और अपने बॉडी को डबल द साइज उसको फुला लिया, ठीक है। और बच्चों को क्या लगा कि अरे इसको तो ये हर्ट हो जाएगा, प्लीज डोंट पुश योरसेल्फ, उन्होंने बोला ना कि आपको पेन हो जाएगी, बट द क्रीचर थॉट कि बच्चे कितने थॉटफुल हैं, कितने केयरिंग हैं, सो ही वॉज हैप्पी। और उसने क्या किया, उनको ग्रांट कर दी विश और वो बहुत ब्यूटीफुल हो गए, लाइक सिरिल यू लुक लाइक गोल्डन हेयर्ड एंजल। तो क्या बोला उन्होंने, कैसे हो गए वो, जिसकी गोल्डन गोल्डन बाल होते हैं और एंजल जैसे दिखते हैं, जस्ट लाइक इन ग्रीटिंग कार्ड्स। And you two girls look like silly greeting cards, said Robert. Let's go home. It must be dinner time. So Robert ने थोड़ा सा उनको मॉक किया और बोला चलो अब घर चलते हैं, बहुत देर हो गई, let's have dinner and we are hungry too. I'll carry the lamp, said Anthea. So Anthea ने क्या बोला, because you remember the youngest cutest baby, what was his name? His name was Lamb. So he was sleeping. So Anthea thought कि चलो मैं इसको गोदी उठा लेती हूँ, हम छोटे छोटे बच्चों को we carry them around. तो जैसे ही वो उठाने लगी the baby got startled and baby was like, he was looking at her like मैं तो उसको जानता नहीं हूँ, and you know बहुत मुश्किल से it took them 1 hour कि उसको बेबी को उठाने में उनको लगा, and they started off to their home. Why was baby startled? Why do you think so? Because उनकी जो faces थे, जो उनकी शक्ल थी वो चेंज हो गई थी, and the baby was thinking who are they, because familiar उनके faces उसको नहीं लग रहे थे, right? उसके बाद क्या हुआ, when they reached house, Jane was almost falling under the lamb's weight. जब बेबी को उठाया था जेन ने, तो वो बहुत थक जाते हैं ना जो छोटे बेबी को उठा के रखते हैं। तो who was standing at the gate? Martha was waiting for the children to return from, like वो कह रहे थे ना सैंड कासल बना के आनी है, तो she was thinking बच्चे कब आएंगे, so she was waiting for them and she was standing on the door. When she saw them, so she also could not recognize them because उनके faces were changed. Then she asked, who on earth are you? She demanded. What are you doing with our little baby? कि हमारे छोटे बेबी के साथ आप क्या कर रहे हो और आप कौन हो, है ना, we are us, हम हैं, I'm Robert, she's Cyril, she's Jane, so she's Anthea. So they introduced themselves, but she was not willing to listen and she slammed the door on their faces. They kept trying, knocking, ringing the bell, but she did not listen to them, and she took the baby away and she went inside. Now the children were very sad and like what to do. So one of them suggested कि कोई बात नहीं, ये जो हमारे पे स्पेल आया है, जो हमने विश की है, इसका सनसेट तक क्या हो जाएगा, इसका असर है, जो इसका इफेक्ट है, दिस विल गो, डोंट वरी, ओके, सो इट विल वेयर ऑफ एट सनसेट, से जेन ने बोला था ये, एंड वी विल लुक नॉर्मल अगेन. They huddled together, comforting each other, and they fell asleep under a hedge. So when they woke up, it was about to be sunset, and they again went to their house. And this time when they entered the house, Martha was little angry and she said, where were you? So what did the children say? They were so mysterious. They said, well, today we met some strange children here this afternoon. They were horrible, said Anthea. They stopped us from coming home. Until now, we only just got away and we are starving. Starving मैंने भूख के मारे हमारी जान निकल रही है. तो उन्होंने क्या कहा उन्होंने? उसने बोला मार्था को, हमको कोई आज बड़े गंदे गंदे बच्चे मिले थे और उन्होंने हमको घर पे आने से रोक लिया, बड़ी मुश्किल से आए और हमें बहुत जोर से भूख लगी है. Then what did Martha say? Well, don't you go near them again. आगे से कभी उनके पास मत जाना, said Martha, as cook brought in a supper that looked and smelled delicious. Supper क्या होता है? Dinner. तो जब वो जो उनका सर्वेंट था, जो उनका कुक था, वो क्या लेके आया? सपर लेके आया और वो बहुत उनको अच्छी अच्छी स्मेल आ रही थी उसकी खाने की और उसको डिलिशियस लग रहा था. और डिलिशियस क्यों लग रहा था? बिकॉज दे वर स्टार्विंग, वो बहुत भूखे थे. विल टेक गुड केयर टू नेवर सी देम अगेन, सेड रॉबर्ट, एंड दे नेवर हैव. तो बच्चों ने बोला वी विल नेवर मीट देम अगेन. सो दिस वॉज द स्टोरी एंड दिस वॉज एन एक्सट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम 5 children and it. I hope you liked it. This is a very interesting story and a fantasy story, I should say, and you should use such words. You should read a lot of story books. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed this chapter a lot. I hope you will remember the characters' name: Cyril, Anthea, Robert, Jane, and the little baby lamb, Martha, the caretaker and the cook, and the creature who used to speak. So do you wish to meet such a creature? So next time when we meet on our doubt clearing session a day after, I will be wanting to listen to a lot of stories which you have read so far, or the story books you've read, or movies you've seen. So bye bye till then. I want you to read the chapter nicely and we'll take them in the doubt session if you have any. Bye for now.